And Silver Spell Shield doesn't go off on anything. Build pony level 4, no access to the ultimate. And Erebus is going to go down to Tef. They secure a kill for themselves. That's their points going to be Victor and Silver. They can stop them from moving in. And that's kind of what they're doing now. But RLS has already made it into the river. They're looking for the fight here. Seraphine. Oh, what? Steals Mountain Drink.
Bill's roaming up to this top lane, hopefully to get a battle if he can see one.
Yeah, I do know you love battling Fang over Fang. And PJ Soul, speaking of battling, maybe trying to avoid a battle of his own, but Kaori, she finds the damage, huge lethal burst. Ultimate just teleports to safety. That was a pretty clean kill, and with that numbers advantage, they are going to fight for the Rift Herald, but with the dual lane rotating up by RLS, there is maybe a kill here going down in mid. War Leader trying to peel for his team. Llama exiting to safety, but God X Anime is looking for kills and doesn't quite find it. Escape is just escaping, as they say. Build a Pony is going to go down instead. I thought this was going to be... It's Erebus. It's the Egyptian
Erebus?
god of death. I think it's Erebus.
That's huge compensation for someone that's bald, don't you think?
Yeah, kind of weird, but anyway, God X Anime looking for some trade kills here, but I don't think it's going to find any. Kaori, she gets huge, and she doesn't kill. Oh my God, Kaori finished that off with Ignite.
Kaori, of course, is a assassin. Welcome back, gamers. I'm Fang over Fang, mostly called Brennan. Please call me Brennan. I'm joined with the illustrious, downright beautiful man known as Civlock. UB Civlock, also known as Clovis.
God, that was an absolute banger. That was a great intro. And we are watching Art4 Esports versus Cloud9, or Riri running it back once again with a brand new roster of intrepid adventurers, soldiers, mercenaries, battlers, and they're against an extremely serious, extremely prestigious organization, Cloud9, who we know almost nothing about, but I think their support plays Bard.
Clovis, this is perfect for me to illustrate. You see the zoom in and zoom out. What is the doctrine that says doing the same thing over and over again without learning from your mistakes?
That's called science, right?
No, what? No, it's...
I think that's science. It's doing the same experiment over and over again and checking if the results change or not.
Oh wait, okay, I guess you could say that. I was really going for like you doing the same thing over and over again, expecting something to change. You know, like that insanity quote. You know what I mean?
Oh, insanity. But what's the difference between science and insanity? There's none. They're literally the same thing.
I was gonna say salary, probably.
Oh yeah, probably that. I mean, do scientists make money? Come on. We massively underfunded the sciences for decades.
But we need to fund all of the wars that are currently being fought nowhere.
Okay, that's true.
Was he Mordekaiser big from AWE? My entire point, the joke fall flat, but I was going to say Josh can't learn to draft conduct. As you see him zooming in and out again, are you trolling, bro? All right, and Aribi also hopefully can learn from his mistakes of getting a team that actually wants to play together. You know? I was just told that I'm actually flaming Utility Monster, but it's Ryan trolling.
No, it was Utility Monster. What are you talking about? I'm pretty sure Utility Monster messed that up. But anyway, we'll forgive him as very generous co-FOF people. And that Mordekaiser is going to be matched by a Veigar from Cloud9. Not what I would expect as a blind pick, but they're just slamming that down. They're confident that they can play this into anything that Guilty has available.
So the thing is about Veigar is I actually really like the champion in general, just because it can be flexed in so many roles. It can be mid, it can be bot, it can be support. And
that's true.
Very freeload champion in general. I mean, as you are a connoisseur of the Veigar, you just press R and stun and cage.
Yeah, I have seen Freelancer 216 in the signature Veigar pick, which has not debuted very often in FOF history, but I believe he is undefeated on Veigar. So,
it was one of the reasons why you won finals, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of okay at Veigar.
And I'd like to shout out before we get into this, we've seen a nice draft so far by AWE. Of course, AWE, Art of War Esports, the owner of Riri, the 1499 Gaming Club, is of course headed by Sword Blue, a famous collegiate player.
Yeah, he's kind of a esports famous. There's
He's
so
an
many
FOF legend.
cool people in the FOF community, and you should participate in that community. You can join the Discord, participate in Twitch chat, write dank copy pastas about your friends to flame them every time they die. Make sure to clip all the funny things that happen. You know, that's all about what FOF is about. You know, the friends, the foes.
I know we've been
friends
memeing a
and the
lot,
foes.
but that segue, fantastic. I think that's Joshi approved. That's Brennan approved. I thought that was beautiful.
This is peak casting right now.
I'd have to agree. I'm slumping further and further into my chair as the insomnia is slowly inflicting upon me, by the way.
That's perfect. But, you know, with that Vigar, we see it getting paired with the Vi and the Ornn. I think that makes a lot of sense. You know, you have the Cage, which is super powerful, but you have the Vi ultimate to kind of set it up. You know, they can't move, and then you put the Cage directly on top of their frail bodies, and then you blast them to back to the fountain using the Vigar ultimate. And you have Ornn to kind of frontline, disrupt. I'm a little surprised that they just slammed this Ornn into Mordekaiser, though. That's impressive. It's not typically a good matchup for Ornn.
Yeah, I think Cloud9 is taking a book of Yubi's page, which is really just press R button good. Right now they have 3 champions that press R, which is pretty good.
You kind of see a lot of really good ultimates on both teams, really. Like Several, that's a good ultimate.
There's a lot of press R.
Monkey Man ultimate. Here. You know, UB loves Monkey Man. We always draft Monkey Man.
I think everyone likes Monkey Man, actually.
Yeah, who doesn't like Monkey Man? He's like the best battler in the game.
He's definitely a good battler, actually. I didn't think about that. Maybe I should put more respect on the Monkey Man. He's usually perfect for me. Ari's picked here when the mid lane. We saw that hover.
Okay, so it could just be Vigar support. I mean, it could be Ari support too, but Bard is banned, so I don't know what the CEO of Bard is going to play with his signature pick denied to him. It's been seized, taxed away from his Bard corporation.
You can see that AWE was downright scared of the CEO of Bard. I think that they didn't want to get fired. We see a Syndra pick. I think Syndra was recently buffed, unless I'm mistaken.
Was she? I don't think she got anything.
No, I think I'm actually mixing it up. I know that they were scheduled for a rework. That might be it, actually.
Oh yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah.
Syndra has oftentimes been relegated exclusively to pro play and maintains abysmal solo queue win rates as she is balanced around the threat of QE and competitive organized play. It's a really long-range stun on a basic ability. I'm not sure how Syndra will fare into Ahri. It's okay in a Vigar, but Ahri has a lot of threat. It's very hard to land Syndra spells when Ahri just ults on your face and matches Foxfire.
Clovis, I actually have a secret tech. I think this Ahri is going support, actually.
You think it's support Ahri? It could be. I mean,
think this Ahri is going support. When I was doing some research to drafting in Cloud9, I think that the CEO of Bard did play Ahri support, but it could be mistaken here.
Okay,
That's my guess. That if I'm wrong, I'm never wrong. But
I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, if you're a Bard one trick, I feel like Ahri weirdly makes more sense as a champion than Vigar. You know? Okay. Bard and Vigar do both have infinite scaling. That is one thing. But you know, I feel like Ahri is more the roam style. You have kind of a skill shot stun. You have a lot of linear skill shots. You have mobility and setup. You know, so I feel like Ahri kind of would be more similar to Bard.
When it comes to predictions, though, I'm gonna guess AWE. If they guess that this is Ahri support, by the way, I'd actually be extremely impressed by
Soul Read, the draft prep.
That is this 100% the Soul Read. Of course, Ahri support is actually coming into a lot more prevalence in higher elos of play with the Hex Flash into the Charm. It's actually not that bad. But who do you think is going to take this game, Clovis? I'm taking AWE, personally. I'm on
Cloud9 with this one. You know, I think they're a bit of a sleeper team, but they have existing synergy. Their people are really good friends. And as we know, AWE it's always the revolving door, the conveyor belt of Ariri and his 4 wards. But maybe this is a new AWE, because they do have Biggest Deakus. I have played with Biggest Deakus, and he's super solid, really vocal and good communicator. They do have Letters, who's been really impressive in Combine and a lot of the FOF at normal games. And they do have the artist formerly known as King Gator, I believe, is Total Trash, right?
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
Okay. And, you know, I still like the C9 draft though, because I think Vigar is super hard for AW to match. They have all these melee characters who want to go in, your favorite strategy, Brendan. But a Vigar cage is very good when the other team wants to go in, because you just put the cage, you put him in the baby jail.
Oh, I was wrong, by the way. I was wrong about the Ari support pick. Dang, dude, the tech. I think I thought too much about this. I'm kind of sad.
I do want to note that the CEO of Bard has selected Grasp of the Undying on Vigar. That's not a typical rune choice. Which makes me question the efficacy of this pick. I mean, I guess you have ranged auto attack harass on a melee support, but like, I don't know. I'm not sure about this.
I wonder if that was on purpose or not. I mean, I think I have seen a Vigar take grass.
Would you take in the green tree though, like Guardian?
Oh, Guardian's the actual rune. You can't take grass and Guardian, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like you can't accidentally be in the green tree. It's not like you're in the red tree and you accidentally took Halo Blades, right? Like this guy clicked all the green runes and was like, I want to grasp the Undying. Selected it as his keystone.
Right.
Anyway, it's pretty dangerous.
I was wondering if maybe they take Fun of Life with it. I'm not really sure. I feel like you should know this with the Lawlytics specialist yourself. Shouldn't you know every single build in the game? Or is that just...
I mean, there's not a lot of data on Vigar support. So whenever I try to find small niche champions with very low sample size that have high win rate, and I tell them my captain utility monster, he's like, it doesn't count because the number is too small. So that's why I don't get to play fun stuff like, I don't know, Everfrost Azir.
Everfrost Azir kind of sounds really fun, actually.
It was actually really good for the Everfrosters because you would just WEQ on them and then Everfrost them, so then they couldn't flash. Then you would slowly walk behind them and then ult. So you got the easiest shuffle of your life. It was perfect for players with crippled hands like myself.
Clovis, I've been noticing a lot. We're going to see a tiny battle here in the top lane. We're tickling each other. You've been talking a lot about champions that you cannot play in FOF because of the fact that they're not Lawlytics approved by Josh himself. Is there a particular reason here? Are you trying to gaslight him into being willing to play it?
I mean, I just declaring facts, you know, it's like a judgment-free observation about how UV drafts go, you know. I think the world should know a little bit about what goes into making a championship team, and that's playing really boring, lame champions all the time.
Really boring champions and and having fun, really.
Yeah, exactly. That's all about. That's really what FOF is all about. Anyway, I do like C9. I think they win this one because I just think Vigar Cage is super bad. They have the scaling in the vein, and I think they just have a really easy to execute comp. They have a lot of CC, they have a lot of pick tools, and I don't really see AWE getting the AoE teamfight that they want to get. But there is a world where AWE just wins all their lanes and runs away with the game, but overall I think C9 is a very cohesive draft plan.
You're gonna see a tiny gank here? Oh, I think Vayne's dead here. Oh, really good. Okay.
Very dead.
That was really good by Riri there, getting the Q and the Braum passive on this Vayne, and unfortunately the Vayne just now flash out from the Wukong gank. Really smart by AWE there. I thought that was actually really good. I'm actually surprised. Dude, I'm kind of big on AWE this year, by the way, man. I don't know about you guys.
This might be the season for AWE. We got a lot of returning veterans who are hungry for their championship title.
It's true.
And, you know, we got Bill the Pony coming back to defend his championship. We got AWE, Riri rocking it back. We got all these veterans. We got Total Trash is back. We got PTP back with Let's Go Vanal.
is back. Yeah, we got a lot of members from the original, even season 1. You know, Tef is back.
INT is back. Like, it is kind of awesome. I love seeing the community grow and everyone come back. You know, I was big on C9, but they are really struggling in this early game. And I don't know, that could be an issue. Sivir picking up that early kill, there's almost a 1k gold lead already, which is massive at just 5 minutes into the game.
So one of the few things that is we solve in FOF is teams that are ranked when it comes to lower into solo queue. One of the things they do struggle with is not battling. It's more the fact that they struggle with keeping up these CS numbers with other players that are currently higher rank. And I'm a bit nervous when it comes to Cloud9 if they cannot get this bot lane ahead, as their bot lane is actually one of the best parts of their game, one of the best parts about their team in general. CEO of Bard's the highest ranked support, I believe, in the entire league. And I think their AD carry is also a Platinum player as well, if I'm not mistaken. So if this bot lane is really far behind, it could be kind of bad for them.
Yeah, they're gonna have to find other ways to fight. And I mean, they do have other ways to get things started. They have a lot of engage. And oh, a great cage goes down. Music Boy finding the damage, but Letters finds the damage, uses the power of the alphabet to harass his opponents. Throwing out some foul language. And it's going to be a favorable trade for the bottom lane of AWE, and they get a little bit of control back, but it doesn't look like C9's going to go down without a fight.
Using foul language is actually a Fang over Fang special, so I support it. I usually type this in all chat to tilt my teammates, so we're going to see a cage here with the Q.
Finding the damage, putting a frown on the enemy opponents, and Letter's going to kite away. And fortunately for AWE, they turn that frown upside down, they live and maintain wave control, but a little bit of pressure back is going to help Music Boy farm this one out. See a Bard continuing to scale up.
Decent gank right here. The thing about a Vayne Vigard lane in general is it's very self-explanatory, actually. I think we're going to get a fight here. We're battling for this move off.
Okay, we're getting a fight. Frownin is going down, and AWE Total Trash picks up the kill. Blue buff is going to be picked up by the side of AWE, and it's already a big win from them. Maybe they're just going to turn their sights to Dragon right afterward with the control they have over the bottom jungle.
AWE is looking really scared right now. This is good macro by them. In general, we're going to see them invade the blue side, as we talked about. Really get this kill on this Vi and go right to this Dragon, which is a really good move here. I don't think mid's going to lose anything either. Bot is fine as well. This is really clean by AWE so far.
Yeah, overall a very smooth early game, and you know, we've seen some pretty good early games out of AWE last season. They even defeated one of the best teams in the league in the early game, UB, and we need to see whether they can convert it this time. You know, they have struggled to get these early game advantages into an exploding Nexus in the past, but you know, in League of Legends you do have to explode the enemy Nexus to win. And there is a lot of things in between that step and the game state we have now, but they are really well set up for it, that's for sure.
Well, he might die here. Oh, okay, that was close. If he got the E and the knockup on Biggest Deakus, who has a fantastic game, by the way.
The Deakus does have flash available, you know, there is the Q flash on Mordecai, so could go get that sneaky kill into the tower.
The best thing about this top lane is actually a battle of very good names here. We've got that Jawa she dated, which is, I don't really know what that means, but I support it.
It's a Star Wars thing, I think, you know.
Yeah, but like, is there a meme?
I don't know if it's a meme, but like, they're the people on Tatooine, right? Are those the Jawas?
Tatooine?
Whatever, however you say it.
Wait, what did you say? Did you say tortellini?
Is it Tatooine? How do you say it?
Tatooine, yeah, Tatooine, right?
Tatooine? Yeah, I'd like that pasta?
Dude, we're gonna, I can feel like the cringe from people like listening into this. Should we just talk about like
Deakus? That's a reference to The Life of Brian by Monty Python, a work of high art and culture.
Actually,
unlike creating Star Wars for sweaty nerds.
I would definitely say I would prefer Monty Python over Star Wars, actually.
Yeah. So anyway, AWE is way more class in the top lane already.
It's just nothing but a scratch.
Because in the top lane.
You know what? For the rest of this, you know, you and Josh decided to use you know, 007 references when there's lull states in the game. I'm going to be using only Monty Python references for the rest.
Oh my god, that's a banger. Have you seen Monty Python, the Philosophers Play Soccer one? I mean, I guess it's football. Yeah. It's a banger. It's super good. Highly recommend. It's very
Monty Python is great, by the way. I mean, the only problem I have with it is like that epileptic part where it's the beginning of the original, wait, what is it called? The Monty Python and the Holy Grail, where it's like it's randomly just flashing lights in your screen. In the very intro, you know what I'm talking about?
That's good, that's good.
We're gonna see a tiny engage here by getting a little poke there. Good job by Van. Oh, I'm gonna get dive here.
Brown, and he's looking for it. Spell shield up? Do you have spell shield?
That pink ward, no, what?
Letters.
Oh. Dude, we couldn't see the pink ward get killed.
All right, Alphabet Boy, he's clearing the wave, and he's safe. Safe.
Wow, that was great ABC there. Bouncing every single letter. We got A, we got B, we got C. I think there's a little D in there.
Yeah. I mean, AWE just really outclassing C9 in the early game right now. They're just shoving every wave. They just have Prio in 3 lanes, and we really see Total Trash has gotten to do whatever he wants. He can gank anywhere, he can ward anywhere, and Frownin trying to make things happen, giving up camps to try and punish these overextended lanes, but just not finding anything. It's just the Prio on the map that's too insane. The Prio.
Yeah, there's a lot of Prio. Oh, we're gonna see a engage here by Miss Q. Ari maybe dead here.
Oh, a flash attempt trying to get to safety, but there's just back to the tower isn't the way. There's too many people in between you and the goal. And Frownin getting super low here. Huge damage coming out of Guilty. You know, I was talking about Syndra being a professional play only champion, but Guilty making it look solid here. Putting a ton of pressure out on the Gonza, has really high CS as well. Call the entire middle tower. This is 5k at 11 minutes. This is looking pretty grim for C9. They have scaling options, but they are fighting against Sivir, so I don't know. I'm a little worried for them.
Can I make a deductive guess and say they were watching stream instead of the one on Discord? Or am I incorrect here?
No,
Oh crap, dude. Okay, my bad. I don't know why I just thought you were behind. I apologize for that, gamer. We're gonna see it. But every single time we appear here, we're gonna see that. Yeah, boy, let's go. Oh, the dip and the weave. That Jawa she did is actually really good at sidestepping these Mordekaiser abilities so far. Every time we pan up, dipping that claw.
Yeah. You know, there's space.
Another
They're
dip.
moving.
Let's go. If they were a toy the claw machine, they would be fantastic. Bob, okay.
Right.
Nice.
Like a 30 CS lead here coming up from top lane. Biggest Deakus hasn't gotten a kill, but it doesn't need to. He just keeps shoving Jawa to the tower, beating him up. Okay, we've got some battling. But you know, you're fighting over gold and experience. And if you're getting a gold advantage, you don't need to get kills. Killing is just a vehicle for killing.
Are we battling here?
Oh, wait, a battle.
Setting
Looks
up
like
for the
Gonza's
gang?
is here, but we have Mordekai's roll. Can we get the turn? You need to use the ultimate. Okay, it's on to Gonza. And sick pull. Biggest Deakus going in, but the tower is going to keep Gonza safe. Huge damage, but Jawa is here. Throws out the Ram Ranch. Finds the knockup. Combo to the charm. Gonza is 1 HP. They get a kill back. They need that. That's huge for C9. And they finally have a power point on the map to play for, but at what cost? They're going to lose the Cloud Dragon.
Really good outplays there by C9. They get the top lane kill. Unfortunately, going to give up this dragon, like you said. I am actually impressed. They played that pretty mechanically well. Not dying there. Really surprised, and think we just saw Mordekaiser's strength right there. We saw it last game against Wash with RLS and Anti, and we say this time with Biggest Deakus, Mordekaiser's ability to force a 2v1 into a 1v1 so he can battle by himself is just really strong.
Yeah, I expect to see Mordekaiser with a lot of priority in Heroic this season. There's a lot of role player tanks in top lane this season, and Mordekaiser is just a perfect champion to punish that style of play. It's not as mechanically difficult as things like Fiora, which only kind of more expertise players can pilot like Jaffe. But most players can make that Mordekaiser look pretty good. You can always just ult their tank, and yeah, it just makes blinding tanks a lot more difficult than it normally would be.
Taking out the front line of the team is just really important, because without a front line, the back line gets made into the front line, which is just really profound, actually. Thank you.
Yeah, the back becomes the front.
What is the toy from Toy Story? You know, the aliens? Are they just called the aliens?
Yeah, there's the aliens, I think. The
Every single time this top lane we see the claw just coming after this Orin. And they're bobbing and weaving pretty good here. Okay, I think he's dead here, actually.
Oh, he's bobbing, he's weaving. Okay, there isn't much bobbing and weaving, and the point and click Syndra ultimate deletes Gonza, and he is Gonzo.
Gonzo beans, which are
Garbanzo beans.
Wait, are they Garbanzo? Dude, oh man.
I don't know. I mean, it kind of shook me that chickpeas and garbanzo beans are just the same thing.
Dude,
that was
okay,
really
actually,
exciting for me when I found that out.
Garbanzo beans weren't just a Dragon Ball Z thing, and they're actually food.
They're a real food item that you can eat.
I think so, right? Or am I trolling? Hold on, let me look this up. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be really sad, actually.
I'm pretty sure they're real. I mean,
yeah, they are.
Just be gaslit, you know.
Wait, are Garbanzo beans even from Dragon Ball? I think they are. Hold on.
Yeah, they were invented by Dragon Ball Z, right?
No, they're a real food. You mean they're just a chickpea? No, it's a senzu bean. Oh, I am trolling, dude. Oh no. We're gonna see. Oh crap.
We gotta go on to Jawa. Jawa going down. The whole squad is here, and it's hard to find counterplay. Music Boy trying to make the music happen, playing his notes, but
holy crap,
not able to find the harmonies he needs. He's chilling. He's getting this farm, and it's 6k lead over the AWE. 2 dragons at just the 15-minute mark. C9, I don't know. I'm not sure how they get back into this one. Well, what's their path back into it? Fang over Fang. How do they win?
I feel like they should maybe
Is it battling?
I think it's just battling too.
Alright, you heard it here first, folks. FOF Brendan, Fang over Fang himself. He says they just gotta battle more and battle better, and that way they will not be losing. Wise words from a really strong coach.
I mean, that coach is 0-1 right now, dude.
Okay. He doesn't have the greatest track record, but it's fine. It's a long season.
I can't believe that I actually was taking Barnes beans for Sensu beans, dude. I can't take it.
I mean, they're both beans. Maybe they're like legumes. Are they both legumes?
I don't know what.
I haven't watched Dragon Ball. What is a sensu bean? You have to explain this one to me.
Dude, it's like literally like a bean, and like you take it and like it heals all of your, like it heals like all of your body or some shit.
Wait, they're like magic beans, like Jackie Beanstalk beans.
Yeah, they're literally like, magic beans. Yeah.
Okay.
But I thought they were just
magic, and I do like beans.
Oh my god! All right, I'm good. I apologize for that. Wow. I'm actually crying. Holy crap.
Man, imagine if you could buy sensu beans in Summoner's Rift. That would be a really good item.
I mean, isn't that not just health potions?
Yeah.
I see again. Guilty Gear. Man, we're bopping them down. Guilty Gear is another spoken part as well. With long letters, Guilty Gear has been around for these community nights in the FWeb public Discord. You should join it, by the way. And
wow.
They performed really well every single time I've seen them play personally.
Guilty Gear? Are we getting fighting games now? Like,
well, we know
this segment: Dragon Ball Z Fighters, Guilty Gear.
I've also only made one Monty Python reference, so I'm gonna say again. We're gonna pan to this top lane. It's nothing but a scratch again for the second time.
Excellent. Tis but a scratch.
Tis but a scratch.
You know, Jawa shrugging off these blows, but down to 40 CS. That's more what I'm concerned about at this point. It's like, sure, you have the experience. You've only died once. You're still Ornn, which is a really useful character. You're gonna get those Ornn items soon, but that's a lot of CS to be down. And biggest Deke is he's just beating up towers. He's beating up champions. He's beating up minions. Anything his mace touches falls to dust. The Death King himself, Mordekaiser. Did you know that Mordekaiser just means Death King?
I didn't actually. Where did
it's
you?
It's kind of crazy. Yeah, so Mord means death, and then Kaiser means king.
In what language?
I think it's German.
Oh,
but
okay.
Mord, I think, is the Latin word. So I'm not actually.
Nice flashback is here!
You were right, Brendan. They just needed to battle, and they need to battle hard. He finally gets the battle that he needs. With the solo bolo against Mordekaiser. Doesn't even have a completed mythic item, but Music Boy in some danger! Looks like the speakers are turned off, and the CEO of Bard is going to have to watch his employees die defending the middle tower. Oh,
when in doubt, you battle it out.
Oh, okay. CEO Bard is trying to escape. Jawa is not able to find anything, and it's just one at a time. C9, they're running in. They're grinding their gears. They're getting meat grindered.
Yeah, they're walking right into the dragon pit. Unfortunately, it's just I thought that they were really confident, and the cat. I mean, there is no cat in this game, but I guess AWE is now the new cat. They are the new UB.
Yeah, maybe they got dragons. I mean, we did see RLS get Dragon Soul though, the UB special. So,
which of course we know is something that UB. So, are you expecting this to be at least 4 Elder Dragons, or is it 5?
I don't know. But what if we have AWE versus RLS? Who will get the Dragon Soul?
That is.
They're both dragon-centric teams.
Get the Dragon Soul? Did we see it?
I mean, they'll battle at the Dragon, Brendan.
Dragons are. Oh, if they're gonna battle the Dragon, then I support it. You know I support battling, dude.
Yeah, speaking of battling at the Dragon, D9, they're gonna need to battle for the next Dragon, because if they lose the Hextech Dragon Soul, I think it'll be game ogre for them.
There's another Hextech, by the way. I don't know, I feel like Hextech is the most popular Dragon. Why is it always picked? We see another cage here. Nothing doing here. All right, so we're gonna try to look on the bright side here, right? For Cloud9.
Looking at the bright side of life, you know, that's
Right. Yeah. The Holy Grail, if you will, and
yeah.
right now, you know, Vayne scales one of the best scaling champions in the game, or in perma scales, you know, Vygar perma scales. So if they can get to this 50 minutes, which is, you know, a long
Just 30
time
minutes away. Yeah.
Yes, 30 minutes away. They could probably win this. They could probably.
Yeah, if they can just defend the next 2 or 3 Barons and the next 2 Elder Dragons, they can get Ornn items and level 18 Vayne and infinite Vygar scaling. Vygar has a Aegis, by the way.
Yeah, I think this was Tank Vygar. I've seen it like a couple times. I know it was much more popular, like, I think it was a season ago. If I'm not mistaken. I know, shout out to Luru if he's watching. I know Luru used to play some Tank Vygar, actually. But then he went back to his bot lane role, where he belongs, to be honest. And we're gonna see some battling here. Okay, we're gonna get cage. Are we locked 2 in the cage? It's the prison system.
CO Bard is trying to avoid his first death, but he's unable to. Goes down to total trash. And Music Boy, he's playing his heart out.
We're battling top lane. Are we gonna get a double biggest
Dingus?
Up Q, okay.
And we see the Ornn ultimate goes through Big Naka, biggest Deacon. He's knocked up again. And Jawa fighting huge damage. The auto attacks are coming through. Biggest.
Let's go!
Destroyed. He is 100% of his team's deaths. Absolutely running it down. Destroyed. 1v1.
That Jawa is going to, if he gets one more kill, I think he's automatically upgraded into a Jedi. I think that's how that works.
I think
entirely
so.
Positive,
that's just how it works. I don't make the rules.
Yeah, AW got the Baron, but that's irrelevant because we saw the Jawa battling in the top lane, and yeah, AW might win this game. But what really matters is the fact that the top lane has the ego in check. We see Biggest Deacus, as you said, having three deaths, which is 100% of the death rate of AWE, which is just really going to tilt him in general. We see the proper Hextech Gate usage right there.
Wait, they should take the next one.
Are they going to take? Oh no, they're not going to. They're not going to. Okay, they're being safe. They should have. I personally would have done that. Of course, you're doing that. It's CEO of Bar, by the way. They're using.
Look, they walked here anyway. They should have just gated to get there faster. They're already here.
Oh my God, is AWE learning about choke points?
Okay, choke points.
I'm gonna walk in, take this blue buff. Okay, oh, we're not gonna take the blue buff.
All right. But C9, they're getting the flank, the flanker Z, flank over flank, and CEO Bard. He walks away, and they throw down the teleport. Jawa is here. Jawa is ready. They don't quite have Ornn ultimate available, but yeah, without Biggest Deacus, maybe they can get control. They need to make something get started. The teleport flank is happening. Biggest Deacus on the way. Jawa throws out ultimate guilty. He's done. Everyone's going down, and I think this might be the end of the game. AWE destroying C9. They find everyone. They find Gonzo. We're looking at mid-minions, and Gonzo's in the Shadow Realm. He's not looking at anything, and he's gonna go down. It's... Oh, wait, Music Boy is alive. Oh my God, Ariri, he lives! I think that was a 5-0 ace, right?
Derek, can we please get a zoom in on this Ornn upgrade mid battle? We see him right there at the very end. He's upgrading mid battle in their face, just disrespecting them completely. They lost the fight, but that's irrelevant to Ornn. He's upgrading their battle. Like, he doesn't give, like, this battle is like, yeah, they lost, right? The game's lost. But can you imagine the disrespect you must give to your opponents to upgrade an item mid battle?
Yeah, that's kind of nuts. Kind of an enormous ego gap.
We're gonna see Biggest thing is just taking down the dragon for ego's sake only, instead of, you know, finishing the game. He has to battle the dragon. I have to respect that. We all talked about battling. I'm done talking about battling. Besides the fact that we're gonna battle this turret here, I think we're gonna zoom in. Okay, see if we can get it in time.
Back to the dragon.
But no, we don't care about this turret. Go back to the dragon.
You know if he gets dragon soul.
We zoom in. Yes. Bam, let's go. All right, he's gonna walk menacingly. All right, we can go back to the next. That.
Yeah, oh, actually,
wait, what? How?
Wait, they didn't actually end. Okay, maybe they should have ended. I have finished the Dragon Soul on my team ended before, but my team was actually capable of ending. I do want to establish that. So,
we're upgrading again, not mid-battle this time. Who upgraded?
It goes to the bar. Wait, did you just give it to Bard? No. It's Music Boy. It was Music Boy. No. It's Music Boy. You can see on the scoreboard.
Is it? Okay. I thought it was a support. I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was sweating a little bit. I was like, the Locket upgrade. That's Boggers, bro. That's Boggers champion.
That is just incredible. I really support right now. Cloud9. The thing is about new teams on like I guess it's more of a serious note. when the people join these communities, the thing I want teams do the most is just show personality, show the meme ability, show the fact, have fun. And so far, I can't tell if Cloud9's having fun, but upgrading mid-battle, now that's disrespect.
That's hella fun, bro.
That's love.
Disrespect is fun.
And disrespect is the only thing that matters to me personally. I mean, of course, disrespect actually landed me on the tournament organizer desk, so be careful with disrespect.
Wow, that's crazy.
You're gonna have to give your life to Koshi. Koshi, by the way,
because you were disrespected by your father.
And
anyway, WWE is pushing down the middle lane. Gonza maybe taking the Hex get out of nowhere. Maybe he doesn't take Jawa. He's huge knockup. Music Boy is free hitting, but the Hextech Soul is proccing on everybody. The Mordekaiser Death Drop, he's ulting Jawa again. And I'm not sure if that even makes sense, but he gets his Ego 1v1, and I think that's the end of the game. CEO of Bard isn't going to be CEO of much anymore as, Liz, Survivor.
Alright, that fight
on his Mega Yacht.
That fight was actually a wallet diff right there. I actually think AW should have lost that fight, but fortunately that biggest Deacus, who is in fact the prison system, which forces them to not have enough wallet. We're going to see the first victory of AWE here, who is looking extremely strong. We're going to see this guy right here. I don't remember this guy's name, the championship guy. He's super cringe, by the way. And that is the first win for AWE in a Riri, the Valorant star himself, the superstar.
Yeah, they take it away. I feel like there's not too much to say. It was kind of just a laning differential for this one. AWE gets 3 winning mid lane matchups. They shove in early, and because of that, the jungler is able to do whatever he wants. Total Trash just runs amok, and Frown, he's trying to make things happen, but his smile is upside down because without the wave priority from his laners, he's just not quite able to make a successful play lineup. But I think we see the materials for something really spicy. I am a big fan of CEO of Bard. He has his Bard ban. He says no problem. Slams that Grass the Undying Vigar support. So I'm excited to see these spicy picks from a relatively high ranked player. Reminds me a lot of Bob Joseph from last season's, and he's gonna bring that same energy to the Rift.
Yeah, CEO Bard is looking good. I actually think their bot lane can turn around. I think the bot lane is actually one of the better bot lanes in the league. This isn't a complete loss. Of course, losing to AWE, who's been a staple of the Heroic League, is not a bad thing. I think the main thing they want to focus on is strategy and having fun.
Yeah, this is a strategy game. So strategy is important. It's also a game, so fun is important. So that just makes sense, Brandon.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they have to work on their battling. I know the top laner does not have to work on their battling after that peak disrespect that he decided to show in that team fight. Sword Blue, again, the draft of the AWE, I thought it was a really good draft by AWE. I hope that they don't draft like that in the future, because I will have to be drafting against him. And solid win by AWE, and I think I look at the watch here, and I'm told it's time for me to go to bed, Clovis.
All right, with that, we're gonna have to put Brendan to sleep, put him in the baby jail, and that is going to bring our broadcast to an end. What a spicy day for day 1 of FOF Heroic. I'm excited for the absolute bangers, the contests, the battling that will fill this season, and I hope you all stay tuned and tune in tomorrow for some more exciting matches.
See you Mondays and Tuesdays for Heroic, Thursdays and Fridays for Mythic.
Yeah, don't forget to check out the magazine, the store. Check
out the merch.
Go to Patreon.
Chris Sunga. Hold on, let me read this to you guys for just a. Hi, I'm Chris. I made FOF. Our show is very cool. We play a lot of League of Legends. Watch FOF at twitch.tv/FOF on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Do you want me to continue?
Thank you for sharing. No, that's good. We should probably wrap this up. It's
leaks, I guess. There be more, I guess. I'm supposed to post stuff here, so I guess I'll post early drafts here. More Patreon exclusive. I don't have it because I didn't subscribe yet, but you can subscribe and you can tell me what it says.
All right. So anyway, it's been a pleasure. Wonderful evening. With us today has been FOF Brendan Fang over Fang. I'm UV Civillock. Thank you so much to the broadcast production team. They were bounced around, figuring things out on pretty spicy day with replays being broken, but we figured it out and we made it happen. So shout out to them, shout out to the players for making this day possible, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.